Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. Today we're doing another haul video. We're going to start with the red, white, and blue bag. I think I've got about 8 of them left. And then I've got a bag of smalls. And that's probably going to be about all the time I have for in this video. And then, you know, I may give my voice a little bit of a break and do this again because I need lots and lots of stuff to get processed. Y'all, my sales have been ridiculously crazy this week. Crazy. And so it's very motivating when you're, you know, I think people are starting to do their Christmas shopping in my store because I have sold, you know, overnight I sold another $100 plush. Yesterday evening, I took a $125 offer on a plush. And then I have sold, I talked about in my What Sold video, you know, I had a $200 sale, $100 sale. I sold a baby blanket for $70. So I'm motivated. Get this stuff listed. People are starting to shop. So I'm going to do it this week. Get a lot done. But first, let's see. Just a reminder, I paid $3.99 at the Waterbury, Connecticut red, white, and blue thrift store. What did I see? Oh, right here. Reptar from Rugrats. And got a tie here. I like some of the tie classics if it's a dog. Not even sure what this is, so that's intriguing. Looks like maybe some type of Mets bear plush. I don't know. Oh, Hogwarts or Harry Potter. Just quite a few different little things in here. So let's go through it together. Rugrats. Reptar. He is, ooh, applause. Yep. Rugrats, Reptar. In really nice condition. Look, the little felt tabs. I don't know. Right now, I'm going to say $50. But I'm going to see what Robert says. And I'll keep on keeping on. All right, here is the bear. I'm thinking it's Build-A-Bear. Looks Build-A-Bear. Yep. Build-A-Bear. What I'm probably going to do, honestly, is take all of this off, give the uniform a wash, and donate the bear. I just do not do well with the bears for Build-A-Bear. So I'll just get rid of that part and make my money on the uniform.
Pond scum.
Pond scum?
Yeah, the New York Mets.
Oh.
That's what they used to say. The St. Louis Cardinals fans used to call them pond scum back in the 80s. I don't know why.
Oh, this is hilarious. Look. Those were lips. It says, Funny Friends, Jennifer Mazur, Soft Sculptures. It's got a really nice tag, like Dakin's, the vintage Dakin or Eden. I don't know. This is intriguing. Again, let's say $20, $25 for it. Some of the smalls. Here's Boston Red Sox. Probably going to donate. This is tie. Definitely going to donate. Ooh, I have a Clifford the Big Red Dog plush laying over there. I haven't processed yet. I'll go ahead and put the 2 of them together. So hopefully, you know, $15, $20 for the 2. He's in rough condition, faded and everything. He's going to go donate. All right, here is, oh, I've only watched a couple of the Harry Potter movies and I don't remember name. Oh, I know it starts with an H. That's all I remember.
Hogwarts.
I know. Is that his name? No, that's the castle. I forget his name. He's in really nice condition and just nice quality.
Henry.
No, not Henry. I can't remember. Can't remember.
You know a good idea here? would be to hold the daggum thing still so I can just Google lens on him. But every time I take a picture, I end up with his butt or something because you're moving him.
I'm trying to beat you to it.
Right.
I want to say Hagar the Horrible One. I know that's not him, but it starts with an H, right?
Hagrid.
Hagrid, I think.
Hagar the Horrible. He was a Viking.
I know. Probably going to be bread and butter, though.
All right, so you got your
Reptar.
Dino here. Mm-hmm. You're half right.
25?
Yeah, in there. Then there's an 18-inch one with like 2 things in his mouth listed for 72. But there are smaller ones that are like 5 inches that are more in the bread and butter range.
Bread and butter. I'd still be thrilled with 25. All right, this is Kelly Toy. It's a purple rabbit. I'll get it listed just because it's actually kind of interesting. The ears are posable. Probably going to be bread and butter. All right, his nose has been chewed. So he's really going to go in the trash. Right there. This is all still from the bag. All right, oh. I think his name is McGee, something like that. I had one listed, and I think just when I was doing this inventory this past week, I ended up ending him. Just doesn't sell. I think I had him listed for $5 or $6, and he still hadn't sold. So he's history, so he'll go in the donate. Well, this is interesting. Not quite sure. This is like posable wire. It says it's Fiesta Color Fish Sticks. Not sure. It kind of looks, I don't know. I don't think I like it. I'm going to go ahead and donate it. Not something I would have picked up. Not a clue, y'all. Not a clue. I think maybe like a whale, but it's handmade.
That's definitely a whale.
Yeah, but handmade. Squishmallow, probably not worth anything. I'll put it in the donate. Same. Blockbuster. There was a point that I had a Miss Piggy from this same series, Blockbuster. If she's still listed, I'll add him to her. But if not, I'll just go ahead and list him. I'm hoping like at least bread and butter for him also. Anytime, y'all, I don't know if you know, be on the lookout for like anything Blockbuster. You know, signage, the cards, the original membership cards, all of them sell for quite a bit of money. So anytime you see Blockbuster stuff, definitely look it up. And then this is Thai Classic also. I'll look to see if it's worth anything, but no, I won't, because look, I think he's even broken strings and everything, so he just will go in the donate bag. All right, and then my bag of smalls. I just got fooled. I thought this was one of the Target birds, but it's not. Walmart has come out with their own version of this. I should have known because it was missing the little gold tag that hangs right here. So I don't know.
But that tag, in your defense, that somebody could have removed that tag.
Well, they could have. All they're calling them is fabric birds. I don't know. I'm still hoping bread and butter for this. People who like to decorate with that type of stuff for different seasons.
I saw a thing the other day, speaking of birds. Women had rated the unattractiveness of different hobbies for men. And the higher the unattractiveness score, I guess the worse that women viewed this hobby. Video games was the most unattractive hobby that women had for men, right? Mm. And bird watching was down at the bottom at like 50. It scored like a 50 or something. So
that's good. Bird watching.
Apparently, bird watching is better than video games, and I'm sure that varies depending on the woman. Maybe a woman that really likes to play video games would like to have a boyfriend or a husband that likes to play video games, but I figure that most women probably view having video game playing being your big hobby as kind of boyish and childish and not a guy that's, you know, on the upward trajectory in life.
All of them. All of them in my house play video games. All of them. Oh, look what's in here. I have a treasure to share. Oh, I'm just seeing something's up with this. It's like it lost its little coloring coating on it. This is Santa's Best. I pick up most plush that are these stocking sacks. I do really well with them. So anytime I can find them, I will grab them. This one, though, I just noticed, not quite sure what's going on up here. So it'll need a little bit of cleaning. And then this, I still probably will list it for $15 to $20. All right. This is, of course, Oscar the Grouch. He's not got any tags. My gut says probably like applause or something. Probably gonna be bread and butter. This, I'm not sure. It's in very rough condition. I will give it a bath, see what the fur looks like when I'm done. But a lot of times this stuff, it collects every piece of lint and dirt imaginable. And I'm not sure what it's going to look like after a bath. But it probably would have only been bread and butter. So I'll give it one chance. Oops. Look how interesting. Abby Cadabby, little kids, little girl's hat, has the little Velcro tab back here. Probably going to be bread and butter, but very cute. I'm going to try to, I'll probably use the steamer or something to try to get that pushed back. I think that's important, not to be sticking forward. That would be annoying. All right, I know. In fact, I just listed a larger Sully recently. I think I'll go ahead and take that listing down and add him to it. So then it'll be two of them, unless I have a mic that's this size. And then that's what I'll do with it. But who knows? I may still just go ahead and list it for, $8 or so.
So, Sully and Mike. Isn't Mike quite a bit smaller than Sully?
In the video, yes.
So, how do you do that?
I'm not going to say the same size, but, in general. Yeah, proportion.
I was wondering how that worked.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put like a Sully with a big Mike. That would just look odd. Wiggles. Anytime I find Wiggles, I pick it up. The electronic toys, the plush, the dolls, anything. They tend to sell very well for me. I hardly ever find them anymore. I'm hoping 15 plus for him. I'm pretty sure all these are bins. This is all from the bins. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show all of this from our video that didn't have sound. All of this was picked up at the bins also. These are all doll clothes. Most of it is just generic. I think there are some Cabbage Patch Kids vintage stuff. There probably is some Our Generation. Just a whole variety of clothing items. I'll sort through them. If most of like the generic ones or ones without tags, I think will fit an 18-inch doll, I'll just make one big lot, $20, $25 and move it that way. There was a cute little umbrella also. So I'll make a lot with that also, But I'm adding this to it. So a little Minnie Mouse shirt. These say Campbell's. And there's two little baskets. Like, I'm not quite sure what they're for. They even have their original tag. Nope, they have the Goodwill tag. Don't know. When I Google Lens them, I'll know exactly what they're for. Are they like inserts for like bread warmers or... But it's Campbell's. Not quite sure.
Maybe they're hats.
Maybe. Lisa Frank. One of the, what are they, kaleidoscopes. I'm hoping at least, $10 or so for it. Lots of smalls. Lots. Right. Y'all, this is big. Even though it's all chewed up, I'm still thinking probably at least $8 to $10. This is Fisher-Price Little People. It goes to the vintage yacht. I just sold the yacht. My yacht that I picked up from that my friend Sam helped me with. I want to say $50 or so. I don't remember, but this part is the hardest piece to find for it. But somebody's chewed on it. So that is the issue. And then Hasbro My Little Pony. This is one of the like seahorses. I have several of these listed that actually had some of the accessories that went with them. It's probably still only going to be bread and butter, but I love finding the vintage My Little Ponies. I've got several more of these, I think. But look, these little pig figures. I'm not sure if they are the three little pigs. Probably Soma. And then I've, several others, like this little dinosaur. For some reason, I think he's like, goes with Teddy Ruxpin. I don't know, but he seems familiar, like I've looked him up previously. Just lots of littles like that.
You said you like finding that vintage My Little Pony thing. So, help us out with the algorithm, y'all. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this. And leave a comment down there with, if you weren't just trying to make money on eBay, which, we got to do stuff to have fun too, but what is the thing or the things that you like to find that even if money wasn't that big of an issue and you had reselling as a hobby, what are the things you would still pick up and sell even if they don't make you much money?
Yep.
For you, the little people and things like that.
Yep.
The vintage plush.
Right, I've got more of these in the bag. But look, these are the light covers at Christmas time. A lot of times when I'm at the bins, if I see these types of things and I can remove them, I just take this part. This way somebody can just add it to a new set of lights. And you don't have to worry about, them not working or replacing bulbs or anything like that. I do really well. I mean, they're going to be bread and butter, but a lot of people like this type of stuff. And they'll fit on just regular string lights.
This guy right here? That is Grandpa Jones.
It is not.
Okay, fine. He's Newton Gimmick from Teddy Ruxpin.
That's what I thought. Yep. There's more of these also. Always picking up doll clothes and stuff at the bins. I think most of these are probably our generation, and I'll just make a lot up. I want to say there were 4 or 5 pairs. These intrigued me, but man, they are rough. I forget what their names are. Can't remember. But they are wind up. Bonkers or something. I don't remember. I'm hoping even in this condition that, they're worth at least bread and butter, but I'm hoping even more than that.
Snorks wind up.
Snorks.
They're the yellow, well, the orange head there it says Demi.
Oh, they actually have names, but they're
maybe
rough.
That's what it's looking like. The one with the orange head was Demi.
All right. And these were all, it says Dieferbach design. But I think there's more still in the bag. They're all of these little blocks. They almost feel like they were also went into a table with shapes on the bottom. But I'll just make a lot of these and use the word replacement. Hopefully I can figure out what exactly they went to. They need to be wiped down and stuff. I'm hoping, $15 or so for the lot of them. Then Rubbermaid. I found a set of 4 of these, insulated cups. I'm hoping, $12 to $15 for them. They're really light. They'll be easy to ship. Look, they actually had the amusement park, but it's huge. So I just grabbed in the bins all of the chunky Fisher-Price Little People pieces that went to the amusement park. I'll sell them as replacements, hopefully for, $15 or so. More stuff. I think this went to kindergarten babies, and this one's Baby Alive. I don't think it's the magnetic one. That's the one to really be looking for. But a lot of times I can get, bread and butter for just these as replacements. Tots. I've actually got a couple of vehicles, I think, listed that don't have figures. So I may put this with the vehicle or just add it to another lot of tots. And then I've got a couple, Little People, always. This is dollhouse items from Fisher Price. Again, I pick up them, and then at some point, hopefully I'll either add this to a current listing or like the figures. A lot of time I list them individually as replacements. I couldn't leave these behind. There may be more somewhere, but somebody took the time to cut up what looks like baby blankets maybe, and was gonna make a quilt. It looks like they started a quilt. So I just grabbed all of this. You know, even if I list all of this for like $8 or so, you know, somebody will have the quilt squares to go ahead and maybe make a small blanket. I know I've got some of these listed. I'm going to just add it to a lot. They're called Cats versus Pickles. Just, I don't know, something that kids collect, I guess.
That was that thing. It was an internet video sensation for a while. Was it? They would put a cucumber down, and the cats would see it and freak out.
Yes, yes, yes. Look how cute. I don't sell a whole lot of jewelry or anything, but I thought it looks like maybe it's a phone holder also. Robert made me a...
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, Robert made me a phone holder. We have a 3D printer. We haven't done much with it. And everybody grabs it on the table when they sit down. So I may just throw this on my table upstairs, and they'll be able to use this to hold their phones also.
Mine wasn't that fancy.
No, but it works. There's more of this also, y'all. Anytime I see the Tupperware, Tupper Kids, Tupper Toys pieces, I'll grab them. I had more of these cups, more of the bowls. I want to say in the lot that I hopefully will put together, it'll be like $20, $25. But the pitcher, I'm sure I just sold one recently. So
we had a video a long time ago with a pitcher. I don't know if it was that pitcher, but I remember making the title up for it. It was, which is worth more, the toy pitcher or the real pitcher? And the toy pitcher actually sells more than the real pitcher that you would use in your kitchen.
Yep, yep.
I don't know if it was that one, though.
I'm pretty sure it was. I think this is Marie from Aristocats. I think it's one of the new emos. I think a lot of times they have these exaggerated. I could be wrong, because I have another Disney toy that has the big feet. I don't know. Is this one of them, and how do I pronounce it? Nuimos? N-U-I-M-Os, I think is what it was. I could be totally butchering that. Don't know.
I hear O-E-O-E-O from... Man, what was that song? Jungle Love by the Time.
Mm-hmm. I think those were the Three Little Pigs, because look, here's the wolf that goes with them. Let me see if it's got some markings. Looks vintage to me. I can't read it. Can't read it. Don't know. All right, pretty sure these are tree tots. Kinder tree tots, pretty sure. Definitely this one. This one seems a little bit bigger, so I'm not sure. Let me see if I can see writing on the bottoms of these. Just numbered 2 and 8. I don't know. They look like tree tots to me. Look how cute. Kermit. I'm guessing it's a nightlight. I'll have to test him to see. I don't know if I'd trust old stuff like this to be just left in a what's it called?
A receptacle?
Yeah, in a receptacle. An outlet? Mm-hmm. It says it's from the 80s, I think. All right, let me show you my treasure. Last day in Connecticut, we all decided we were going to meet at Red, White, and Blue one more time.
Are you showing that? You got to show the skateboard, or the you got to show that thing.
Oh, this?
Yes. Interrupt your thing. I thought that, okay, it's probably worth like nothing, but I thought he was cool. Okay.
This is a Robert find. I don't even know if it's got marking. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it's missing the...
But it's not.
Sail? Oh, what is it?
It's a wind-up. Oh. And you put him in the water and he surfs.
Well, that's interesting, but you didn't look him up. You just thought he was interesting?
I thought he was interesting and bought him.
Okay. We'll just say bread and butter. Oh, I thought it was missing that
No, he's
Like
actually
the
got
sail.
this little propeller
Yeah.
on there that makes him float through the surf through the tub.
Right, now my treasure. Last day that we were in Connecticut, we ended up meeting with Beth at the Red, White, and Blue one more time before we all parted ways. And I walked in. Of course, I went to the bags. No new bags were out. I could tell by the color of the label because this was like, what day was it? A Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday morning. And I walked back towards where the dolls were and I saw her. I saw her. Let me show you.
Were you a believer?
Look. Look at the price. $3.99. Obviously, they didn't look her up at all. She even has her original little bracelet on here. But for those who don't know, she is a Sasha doll. Funny story, how I know about Sasha dolls was I found one at a thrift store many, many, many years ago. Before Google Lens, before I was even on Facebook. I thought she looked really unique, but they're not marked anywhere. Well, this one is, but the one I found, no markings, didn't have any tags, no way to identify her. And I was going to auction her. And at the last second, I thought, I'll just list her for $50. She sold instantly. So I messaged the person who bought the doll. And I asked her, you know, who is she? What is she? And that's when I learned about Sasha dolls. And I honored the sale. But she was, back then, probably $500 to $1,000. And then I found another one in estate sale pictures several years later, knew instantly, sent Robert off to the estate sale, and I did get her. And she sold for several $100s with damage. But this one looks in excellent condition. Look at that face. They're very unique. And this one, it does have a mark on her neck. And maybe that one did too. It says 1981. I want to say when I looked up comps between WorthPoint and current listed and solds on Terapeak, I'm probably going to list her for about $250. $250. But definitely, you see these dolls. There's boys, there's girls. They just have these very soft features. I was thrilled. They definitely didn't know what they had here because I'm sure they probably still would have listed her for about $30, and I still would have picked her up for $30 because all of their American Girl dolls are $30 there.
Oh, the American Girl dolls?
Yeah. They put them in bags. She wasn't even bagged. So, I mean, they truly did not know her value. Cause
you went down the path of American Girl, and I got to step in here and make sure she's not doing saying crazy words wrong and saying the wrong doll name.
No, Sasha.
But with the American Girl.
Yeah, no, yeah, American Girl. All of their American Girl dolls are $29.99 there.
Because sometimes you do that, like you tell everybody it's October when it's August.
When it's August. So, yeah, and they're not very big. So I'm thrilled. Big, fine. This is definitely going to pay a huge chunk of our trip. Because that's how my brain works. We go on these trips and I'm thinking, okay, that's going to help pay for the, 2 nights in a hotel type of, mentality. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Go find some treasures. Bye.
And get to work.